Right, hello. Now I thought I'd just do a quick little video tutorial on how I've been doing the stipling on my Legio Solaria stipling brush. This is a Humbro stipple brush which I got from Hobbycraft, palette witch flesh, and I've already gone over the area with Caliban green. So with the brush, just get a little bit onto the bristles, and then like a dry brush I just wipe off some excess, and then you work from the middle, just stippling it on. Concentrate on the center mostly, as well as obviously putting a little bit towards the edges, but mostly focus on the central parts. It doesn't matter if you do go over the metal, because you can just touch that up anyway, and just give that a little look over there, like so. So you're going to leave it more green towards the edges. Now with that done, what you would normally do afterwards, so what I'm doing, I'm trying to speed dry the actual paint, and then I would use Tan green wash, a little shake, then mostly around the edges, but some onto the stipple as well, because it just ties it together. I normally just leave a little bit central like that, you can see, untouched as such. And then again, just speeding through on the drying. And I've got a fan heater just below me here. This is what I would do with most plates on Solaria, as well as the sponge technique, which obviously you just sponge instead of a stipple brush. But I've been using stipple brush more and more recently, so you can see it's dried. And some more of the palette witch flesh onto the brush, and because obviously that's just been washed as well, so just make sure you get a little bit off. And then again, you just stipple, working from the center out. Sometimes I do also go back to it once it's dried a bit more, just to get some random specks over. So just make sure you focus there. I was actually contemplating using maybe a bit of a little dabble of white scar, just to jazz it up a bit, but to be fair, as it is, it's workable as it is. And then I would literally just go around the edges with some lead belcher and find a brush. So I'll use that one. Well, I've been using actually on the trim of all my Titans, I've been using flat brush, like so. A bit of lead belcher, wipe off the excess, and then just catch the edges of the trim, which is just perfect really, just catches it nicely without going over what you've painted. But then again, if you did sort of catch a bit of lead belcher onto the actual green, well, it's weathering, it's chipping, isn't it? So let's catch that there. So So let's tidy that up. And something I don't normally mention, which I probably should have long before now, really, if you can find the bloody thing, is what I then, at the end of doing the green, I actually just go around the edges with a little bit of Agrax right against the plate and the trim. So it just gives you a little bit more, tying it in together, and also like represents sort of dirt that's accumulated into the little corners and edges. And then with your fine layer, small layer brush, just try and get a little bit into there just to so it gives that break between the two. And that's basically it. Yeah, I'm still working on this, but because I hadn't shown how to do this before, I only done the photo step by step, but that's it. So 6 minutes. Handy having a heater to actually dry it out quicker, but that's how you do it. Well, that's how I do it anyway. How you do it is up to you, but that's just repeated across all the armour plates. Okay, so hope that's been helpful for you all, and I might do some more of these. Quite fun. All right, take care.